Hey, welcome back to It's New. It's a really, really special day because not only is Greg not here, which is amazing, Mordy also is not here, which is even like insanely amazing. So I'm really, really, you can see from my face, I don't really show emotion, but today there's a lot of emotion coming from me because of those two are gone. But we have Shep and Crystal. So thanks for being here. I'm going to be talking about the breaking news that the Google search bug was actually fixed as of this morning, just minutes ago from when we're recording this. So it'll be an hour and a half from when we post this video. Shep, what are you talking about?
Well, Google says that they are sorry that they served the wrong products in advertisers' ad accounts, and they want you to delete your data.
And Crystal?
We're talking about the $1 billion agency.
Awesome. Can't wait for that one. All right, let's get into it. Music, blah, blah, blah. I should really go with that, right? Instead of music.
Just keep it in.
Probably will. Okay. All right. So Google, as of 8:10 a.m. Eastern, as of August 20th, which is a Tuesday today, fixed their search ranking bug. The bug was confirmed by Google on a Friday morning, August 16th at 1:48 a.m. Eastern. It probably was released around the same time that Google actually announced the core update, August core update on August 15th at around 11 a.m., but Google did not say that. Google fixed the bug around again this morning, but John Mueller said yesterday morning that basically the bug was mostly fixed, but he said the team wants to make sure it's fully fixed before they actually announce it. But he said there is no visible effect anymore as of yesterday morning on August 19th. This is all important because if you are looking at your rankings related to this core update that released on Thursday and you want to know where you sit, it's hard to know if it was related to the ranking bugs or this. Of course, the core update will take about a month to roll out, so we still don't know what's going to happen. But everybody, I want you to continue to watch your rankings and all constantly. Do not remove your eyes from the screen and watch the rankings change up and down until we know what's going to happen. It's just interesting news that Google would actually, it's every single time in the past, I shouldn't say every time, the past few updates that Google released, we had bugs released around the same time, which is kind of frustrating. But when things settle out, people will figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's symptomatic of all of the different changes that they got going on. There's so many systems running now and so many new systems running now as well. So the chances that some of them might be doing their own thing are higher, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like for a big company that size that specializes in search and has been doing so for, almost 30 years now, you would think they would have it under control, but maybe not. Yeah. Talking about having things under control, Shep, how's the Google Ads bug coming along?
Not great. So you may remember there was a bizarre story a couple weeks ago where Google Ads was showing products from other advertisers' accounts in shopping ads. Really, really not a good look. They did promise to issue credits for people who's paid for ads for other people's products. So I guess that's a good start, but I guess there's some drama with that rollout. Not everyone has heard from them that needs a credit. And yesterday, a lot of emails came for impacted advertisers, whether they served the wrong ads or whether their ads were shown in another advertiser's account. Because it's obviously super frustrating on both sides. There could be security concerns. And for advertisers whose ads showed on other accounts, part of the email says, once the situation was discovered, we took the following steps: fix the issue that had affected these products, remove the incorrect data from affected reports, and instructed the advertisers that had the incorrect data in their ad account to delete any copies of the data that they may have made. And then they forgot the part where they also, when they first caught this problem, they took all product reports down for 2 or 3 days to try to hide this from everyone and then announce it to us and let everyone keep running their ads. They just left that part out of the email, but I guess it's not important. Yeah, asking people to delete it. First of all, if you could remove the reports in the first place, I don't know, just delete the data yourself. But I guess they want people to delete the copies. But really, really not a good look. And then also they just said it was a system issue. I feel like we really still don't have an explanation for what happened here. And they're just sorry for the inconvenience is how they end the email. So
yeah, I mean, there's going to have to be some lawsuits around this. This is data that was, and yet to delete, I mean, they obviously deleted I think they deleted the data from the actual reports shortly after they discovered the issue, but obviously people have the APIs and downloads and third-party tools that download all the data. So yeah, I mean, I assume they want to delete it, but I don't know. I mean, nobody's going to do it, I guess. I would say maybe 10% of advertisers will delete it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
just hoping all the advertisers do the right thing, even though Google didn't when it first happened. And they
the question is how much is in there? Have you seen the data? Like, what information did you get? Like from
I haven't been impacted, thank God. So
it's just
I haven't seen a ton, but like it's like people's merchant center ID, product ID, stuff like that. So I imagine you wouldn't want your merchant center ID shared with other advertisers.
Yeah, if you do a search on Twitter for X for like screenshots of like merchant center, there's IDs everywhere. Not that you should be posting that. In any event, just wild, and I can't imagine that going well. I'm sure there's gonna be lawsuits. So thanks for covering that. Yeah. And Crystal, how are we gonna make $1 billion?
Okay, so this is something that has come in from Andrew Holland, writing on Search Engine Land. The headline is "The $1 Billion One-Person SEO Agency: Fiction or the Future?" And this is really a take on Sam Altman, co-founder of OpenAI, saying that he thinks there will be the emergence of sort of one-person billion-dollar companies in the next few years because of AI. And 10-person companies with $1 billion valuations pretty soon, even, he's saying. And so Andrew in the article really breaks this down as to how this might happen, and talks about whether or not it could, and talks about how there are lots of GPTs that can do a lot of good work these days, and essentially that you would with a 10-person agency, you would still need to outsource things to a lot of other folks. And you need to, if you have AI agents who are doing a lot of the work, you would also still need somebody who was an expert SEO to manage that as well. So within the article, he's got a few sections that lay out the way that things would be scaffolded in that space. But in the end, he's saying that this will, time will tell. Basically, if AI spells the end of the big agency, or if it's something that's going to be moving forward. And I think that, like, to me, I think it's possible that we can certainly see sort of big revenue agencies. I've seen some agencies talking about how they were able to like increase the amount of clients that they were able to take per person or per account holder with AI. But I'm not sure if I know many $1 billion SEO agencies right now, let alone ones with AI. So it'd be interesting to see like how this could go forward. But I think it's an interesting discussion, and yeah, I'm fascinated to see how it could play out.
Yeah. So Crystal, you used to work at an agency, I believe, right?
Yeah.
But Shep, you work at an agency right now. Are you nervous that Craig is going to fire you and just make a one-person $1 billion agency?
Oh God. I really hope not. I don't think that just sounds kind of crazy to me. I don't think $1 billion agency, like you said, like how many $1 billion agencies are there out now? And now you're just going to find all this new work for AI? Like,
right. The problem with agency work, and it's great and whatever, it's not something that scales without people. He's saying, so his thing in this article is like, you don't need people, use AI or you outsource and so forth. I get it. Yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah.
So the agency that I've seen that's done it significantly was they were able to go from like their agents or their account managers handling like 6 or 10 clients to handling like 20 clients or something. So they were able to double it, because very often what happens in agency, and this used to happen at ours, is you get more clients, but then you also need more people. And so like the gap between your revenue and your cost goes along the same. So if you're able to increase the number of clients per head or whatever without making everyone crazy, which is very, very important in an agency space, then that can make a big difference. So I think it's interesting, but I think also the kind of work that people will be expecting will change. But I certainly think that at the end he says that AI is the future, and it absolutely is. like it's sorry, but anyone who's still on the fence, like you have to get involved, because other people who are using AI are already ahead of you.
There you go. Soon this will be replaced by AI people, and we're not going to have to go ahead and be here.
Oh, I'm Synestia right now. I'm not even here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that'll be nice. I could sleep in a little bit.
Awesome. All right, thank you very much. Speak to you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.